triple and quadruple checking the eggs. We don't want to make a hasty decision or the incorrect decision, but we also want to make the right decision. What is going on, y'all? Jason over here at Cog Hill Farm. And I just had to show y'all the rose swag. It is still, matter of fact, it's way more beautiful now than it was when I showed y'all, or showed it to you all in the tour video when we did the garden tour. But look at there. And this right here is just one stem. I got two more that are lower. They're going to keep climbing, and all this will be filled in. So next year it'll be even way more spectacular, both of them. But anyways, I just had to show you guys the rose swag since it is really doing well now. Speaking of doing well, Nugget is doing well too, but me and Brooke, we've been thinking about this, and we discussed it with an emu farm or emu expert. I don't know what the exact terminology is for it, but they have advised us that if we wanted to, we could check some of, if not all of Nugget's eggs to see how many were actually going to hatch. So me and Brooke have been discussing it, trying to figure out the best way to do this, and I think we're going to, we got a stethoscope. We're going to take a stethoscope. That was what we read and what we were told you could hear. At this age now, we're at 44 days. They could actually hatch from day 49 to day 60. So there's some wiggle room there. And speaking of wiggling, the egg should actually wiggle a good bit. So if we set it still and watch it, it should move and wiggle, and we should hear some peeping or some whistling or some tapping, especially with the stethoscope. We should be able to hear that loud and clear. I don't know how many we can actually check. We don't know. We don't want to stress Nugget out. We don't want to do anything to hinder him. But we are curious as to how many might be actually fertile, how many we're going to actually have. He originally was sitting on 17 eggs. So we're just curious. We're just curious to see. So let's go walk over there, gather what we want. We're going to grab some scales too. Gather what we want and need. And me and Brooke are going to check on Mr. Nugget and his eggs. Now in the live stream, everybody guessed. Me and Brooke, though, were on the same page, and we didn't even discuss it prior. We both said 7 eggs. We thought 7 eggs may hatch. Now, typically in the wild, 50 to 60% is what we've read. We've seen estimations on up to 80. We've seen estimations as low as 30. So I guess it all depends. Let's gather some things, and let's go check on Mr. Nugget. And I want to show y'all this too before we go. This is my Lamarck rose. This is what we got. This beautiful white rose is going to climb on our arbor here, and it is really going to town. And I wanted to show y'all the Lamarck, as beautiful it is. I love that just double bloom. It's gorgeous, and it smells phenomenal. And you can see it's blooming on that side as well. Actually, the one, the spray bloomed, but it is fixing to lose its, I don't know, that looks pretty good. It's beautiful. Beautiful. The smell is unreal with these roses. Anyways, enough about roses. Let's go check on the nugster and the eggs and see exactly what's going on there. Also, we have taken a little break on the fence, not because we don't want to do it. It's because it's been a chance of rain, and it has kind of rained off and on. And the worst thing for us is to get everything out, get started on the fence, and get a third the way through, or get started on it, and it starts raining on you. You have to try to pack everything back up because you don't want your tools to get wet. But as soon as this weather system runs through this week, we're definitely going to get back on getting that fencing pulled for the cattle. Come on, Holly, let's go see Mama. Mama's already at the barn waiting on us. We have moved, we opened up the gate so the animals could come over here and graze. And of course, the eggs are all protected. We got the gate shut so they can't get over there. But this grass had gotten to the perfect height. Wasn't too tall, wasn't too short for everybody to come graze. And especially Mildred and the donkeys, Honey and Jessie, they're more grazers than the goats are. You can really see them loving it out here right now. Got a constant breeze that they don't agree. Actually feels good though, doesn't it? Feels good. It's that weather coming in. I'm enjoying it myself. All right, let's get this show on the road. The emu egg inspection. And just to let you guys know, the reason why we waited today around 45 is because that's when you really should know if they're fertile. If we would have checked them at day 30, there's a good chance that we could have made a mistake and said, oh, this one's not fertile, and make a decision to do something with it. I don't know, but it's harder to tell at those stages versus now. We should really see some things happening. If not, that gives us a great indication that that egg is not fertile or is not going to hatch. Let's see how the babies are doing this morning. Baby's sleeping. Capri's babies are sleeping. Let's sneak a peek at the triplets. I thought you guys were underneath the hay rack. Yeah, I did. Y'all were not, though. Y'all was napping in the corner. Yeah. Y'all were napping in the corner. No, come out. They like to follow us. Right, let's go in here in the milk room and get everything up that we need. I think we're gonna take him some fresh water in case he needs it. And maybe a little bit of feed too. All right. So I think we got everything we need. We got water, we got scales, we got food, and a stethoscope. So let's see if we can check some of the eggs out. I don't know if we'll be able to get all of them or not. Maybe just one, but we'll just see what happens. And y'all see here's the trio right here. Mildred. Oh, Jessie, talking to us this morning. What's going on, Jessie? And Honey Bunny over yonder. What's going on, Big Jessie? I didn't bring this water for you, girl. You got plenty of water. Yeah. You got plenty of water. Yeah.
Jessie was talking about all those babies that are going to hatch.
You think?
All right, y'all are not coming through the gate.
Y'all stay right there. Stay.
No.
Good. Hey, honey. I think they thought I had a bucket of feed.
I think so, too.
Good morning, Goldie.
You have food, baby.
How you doing, Goldie?
Want to see if Goldie wants a grape?
I don't know if they can hear. I don't know if Goldie can hear.
Nope.
I see him moving. Hey, buddy.
Oh, there's an egg.
There's a shell kicked out.
See that?
I do. I wonder if that means it wasn't viable.
I don't know. Oh, goodness.
Is there more of them?
Hey, Nug, there's another one over here. What you doing, buddy? You all tucked in? I see some pieces of shell over here.
I don't like anything was in it.
It does not, does it?
I wonder if he knows and just kicks those out. Looks like a whole egg over here. You know, seeing this one makes me wonder if they're fertile. And he's also, you see, he's kicked that one out over there.
Yeah, that one's.
He's kicked this one out over here. Y'all see this? Right there.
You want me to hand it to you?
I don't
He doesn't want it over there.
He doesn't want it.
Let's see, baby.
There's a reason why. It's rotten. That's why he did it. And I guarantee that's why he did this one.
He rolled it out, didn't he?
He's rolling the rotten ones out.
Let's see, baby. Ooh.
That's what a little worried about.
All right, let's see. See if I can hear anything.
You hear anything?
So I didn't hear anything in that one.
Uh-huh.
Ooh,
It stinks.
it felt sloshy then.
We dang sure don't want it to bust.
Well, the shell is so thick.
Yeah,
Look at that.
it is thick.
And I don't see that one moving. Let's see. Let's see here. Put my...
Nothing.
I didn't hear anything with that one.
It's on this hill. I'd rather it be on some level ground. And y'all can see it's not moving, just like that one.
All right, baby. Let's see. Let's see here. Now you would think if he pushed that one out, that he would know that these weren't good either.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Not looking good, is it?
That,
0 for 3. No movement. Okay.
I didn't hear anything. That one is heavier. Oh goodness, here comes Goldie.
She's strutting.
That one is heavier than the other two.
Is it?
But I don't see any movement.
No movement. No movement. I guess maybe you could hear a heartbeat too.
Oh, you could hear them moving at this
Yeah.
point. At day 44?
Mm-hmm.
This is quite disappointing.
Yeah, that is 5. So that's the third.
Well, actually, that one is 6.
6, and this one's 7. So we're getting close to half right now.
Let's see no goat.
So this would be 8.
No yet, buddy?
Yes.
I'm feeling kind of sad for you.
So that's 0 for 8.
Yeah, there we go. Hold this one for me. Don't get them confused. All right, swap with me. I'm not feeling good about this, Jason.
So that's 10, I think, or 11.
I don't hear anything. And you should be seeing movement at this point.
I agree.
Let's put this one on there.
All right, let's see. Get that one off. Let's get this one off.
This is not good.
And it's not moving.
This is not good.
It looks like right now that none of the eggs have chicks in them. I don't know if they was. I'm assuming they wasn't fertile. I just don't think they're fertile. I really don't.
Oh, I could just cry for him and her.
We have messaged a few people. One person came back and told us to open up one of the eggs carefully and see what it looks like. I know that sounds like a crazy test because there could be a baby emu in there, but from what we're seeing, what we're hearing, and what we're explaining to an emu farmer that we've made friends with or connections with, it's not looking good, and that's why he's saying go ahead and crack one open and let's see what it looks like, because right now Nugget's safety is what we're concerned about. We're not worried about the eggs, especially if these things weren't fertile. So Brooke took this one away from everything and just we're triple and quadruple checking the eggs. We don't want to make a hasty decision or an incorrect decision, but we also want to make the right decision.
I want you to listen.
Okay. All right, so Brooke cracked this one open, and you can see, yeah, there's nothing there. It's just pure liquid. Pure liquid.
Something went wrong.
Something went wrong. All right, y'all, we have checked 3 more. They're all the same. They're not fertile. They're all gonna be like that. They just never developed. I think we're just gonna make the decision to pull them for Nugget's safety. There's no sense in him sitting another 2.5, 3 weeks with no food and water for some eggs that aren't gonna hatch. So we're gonna have to pull anyways. So I say we're just gonna go ahead and pull the eggs. Zero movement. I've been watching these 6, 0 movement whatsoever. Nothing. Nothing's happening. Nothing.
Jason,
Hey,
it was fertile, but it never developed.
how could you tell it was fertile?
It was just bloody.
So I just told everybody we've made a decision to pull the eggs.
We have to.
We have to.
For his sake.
Yep. I mean, he's sitting back, but the eggs are not there. We're gonna take the eggs away, dispose of them some kind of way, because we don't want this stench around. I think he'll get up once we take the eggs away. I don't know how long it'll take, but I think he'll get up.
Well, I hate it for him.
Yes.
I hate it for Goldie.
Yes.
But it's just wasn't meant to be.
Right.
It wasn't meant to be. And we can't let him continue to...
No, not another 2.5, 3 weeks.
No.
Yeah.
And we waited until now so that we could,
Check them.
be sure.
Correct.
Before we made any kind of decision on what to do about it.
At this stage, you should see lots of movement. Here peeping, here pecking back, here whistling. We're at the stage now, and that's why we waited. That's what we were told to do. Around the day 40 to 45 days, that's when we should start seeing things happening. And that's when we should check them, and that's what we're doing, and there's nothing there.
They would be rocking and rolling at this point.
Yep.
So, heartbreak on the farm today, but
Things
the good,
happen.
the bad, and unfortunately the ugly. You know what?
What?
She may lay another clutch.
She may. I don't think I'm going to let him sit again.
I don't think this year for sure. We want to stick them in the incubator, that's one thing, but I don't think we can let him sit again.
No. All right.
Put this one in there too, Jason.
Oh, gosh.
Jason's a kicker for rotten stuff.
I am. If I'd have known this was happening, I would have grabbed some gloves.
2 pair probably.
Yeah, got you some too. I didn't think this was going to be the
Outcome.
outcome.
I didn't either. I
Not
was
at all.
expecting to see eggs moving and wiggling.
I
And,
would have thought at least 3 of them more.
well, I don't think he's going to sit much longer.
I don't think so either. I think he's going to get up. Yep. I think he's going to get up. We'll keep you guys posted. If he gets up today, we'll show you guys Nuggetron. If he don't, it may be in another video. Goldie's over there telling him it's okay. It's okay, buddy.
Good to have a good woman by
Ain't
your
it though?
side.
It's okay.
Good man by your side too, Goldie. He's a good one. He's a keeper.
He's a keeper. All right, you watch after him, girl, okay? You watch after him. I think he's going to be getting up for too long. Yup. You watch after him. Whew, goodness, y'all. I just disposed of all of them. Every single one of them was rotten. They all exploded. The smell is rough. I'm 30 yards from it now. Whew, I got it on my hands again. I gotta go wash my hands off. Ugh, but I wanted to let you guys know every single egg was rotten. So we definitely made the correct decision. The correct one. Y'all, it does not smell like a rotten chicken egg either. It's a different smell. It stinks. It smells like a fishing boat or a shrimp boat, like shrimp bait. You know what I mean? Like old bait, saltwater fishing. Ugh. I know news travels fast around the farm, and I'm pretty sure you heard about the egg situation. Well, you know, there's nothing we can do about it. It is what it is, isn't it, girl? That's right. It is what it is. Yeah, we were just more concerned about Nugget, and that's what we needed to be concerned about, right? And, of course, all the eggs was rotten anyway, so it didn't matter if we pulled them. Yep. All right, girl. You have a wonderful rest of the day, you hear me? So, Nugget's still around the nest area. He's got up a few times, but he sits back down. I don't know how long that's going to last. I don't think that much longer. As soon as he gets up and is out and about like his normal self, I think it may take about a day. But we'll definitely keep you guys up to date and posted how he's doing. But I'm glad we did it. I'm glad we did it now. Boy, that would have been sorry it was a waste, but another wasted 2.5, 3 weeks. And you know what? We can't go back in time. We can't change it. I don't have a DeLorean with a flux capacitor, so it is what it is, and we will go about our business and take care of everybody the best we can.